Talk about schizophrenic.
Holly too, by the way. And this is Catherine. And let's see, this morning, and the night before we just celebrated our dad's life, basically had a memorial for him. And yeah.
Morning after.
Yeah. Please. Yeah. You alright? No. Those fucking physicists. Thanks a lot for leaving me alone with them last night.
Where were your friends?
My stupid friends left. It was only 11 o'clock. They all had to go home and pay their babysitters or bake bread or something. I'm left alone with these lunatics.
Why did you drink so much?
I thought I could keep up with them. I thought they'd stop. They didn't. Oh God. Have another tequila.
You want some coffee?
In a minute. That band! They were terrible.
They were okay. They had fun, I think.
Well, as long as everyone had fun. Your dress turned out all right.
I love it.
You do.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I was surprised you even wore it.
I love it, Claire. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're in a good mood.
Should I not be?
No, are you kidding? I'm thrilled. I'm leaving in a few hours.
I know.
The house is a wreck. Don't clean it up yourself. I'll hire someone to come in.
Thanks. You want your coffee?
No, in a minute.
It's no trouble.
Hold on a sec, Katie. I'm leaving soon.
You said I know.
I'd still like you to come to New York.
Yes, January.
I'd like you to move to New York. Would you think about it? For me? You could stay with me and Mitch at first. There's plenty of room. Then you could get your own place. I've already scouted some apartments for you, some really cute places.
What would I do in New York?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
You could do anything you wanted. You could go to work. You could go to school.
I don't know, Claire. This is pretty major.
I realize that.
I know you mean well. I'm just not sure what I want to do. I mean, to be honest, you were right yesterday. I do feel a little confused. I'm tired. It's been a pretty weird couple of years. I think I'd like to take some time just to figure things out.
You could do that in New York.
And I could do that here.
But it would be much easier for me to get you set up in an apartment in New York.
I don't need an apartment. I'll stay in the house.
We're selling the house. I'm selling it.
When?
I'm hoping to do the paperwork this week. I know it seems sudden.
No one was here looking at the place. Who are you selling it to?
The university. They've wanted the block for years.
I live here.
Honey, now that Dad's gone, it doesn't make sense. It's in bad shape. It costs a fortune to heat. It's time to let it go. Mitch agrees it's a very smart move. We're lucky we have a great offer.
Where am I supposed to live?
Come to New York.
I can't believe this.
It'll be so good. You deserve a change. This would be a whole new adventure for you.
Why are you doing this?
I want to help.
By kicking me out of my house?
It's my house too.
You haven't lived here for years.
I know that. You were on your own. I really regret that, Katie.
Don't.
I know I let you down. I feel awful about it. Now I'm trying to help.
You want to help now?
Yes,
Dad is dead.
I know.
Now that he's dead, you fly in for the weekend and decide you want to help? You're late. Where have you been? Where have you been for the past 5 years? You weren't helping then.
I was working.
I was here. I lived with him alone.
I was working 14-hour days. I paid the mortgage on this 3-bedroom house while I was living in a studio in Brooklyn.
Why did you left? You got to finish school.
You could have stayed in school.
How?
I would have done anything. I told you that. I told you a million times to do anything you wanted.
What about Dad? Someone had to take care of him.
He was ill. He should have been in a full-time professional care situation.
He didn't belong in the nut
He
house.
might have been better off.
How can you say that?
This is where I'm meant to feel guilty, right?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I'm heartless. My own father.
He needed to be here. In his own house, near the university, near his students, near everything that made him happy.
Maybe. Or maybe some real professional care would have done him more good than rattling around this filthy house with you looking after him. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's not your fault. It's my fault for letting you do it.
It's right to keep him here.
No.
What about his remission? 4 years ago, he was healthy for almost a year.
And then he went right downhill again.
He might have been worse than us.
And he might have been better. Did he ever do any work again? No. And you might have been better.
Better than what?
Living here with him didn't do you any good. You said that yourself. You had so much talent.
Think of my dad.
I think you have some of his talent and some of his tendency toward instability.
Claire, in addition to the cute apartments that you've scouted for me in New York, would you by chance have any used any of your considerable energies towards scouting another
No!
living facility for your fat little sister?
No, absolutely not! That is not what this is about!
Don't lie to me, Claire. I'm smarter than you.
The resources I've investigated. If you wanted to, all I'm saying is the doctors and the people in New York are the best.
Fuck you!
It would be entirely up to you. You wouldn't have to live anywhere.
I hate you!
Don't yell, please. Calm down. See?